All right, we're going to get started here in just a minute. Normally, I stream on Fridays. Uh, had something come up on my schedule on Friday, so done a little bit of pivoting on that. So I'm streaming today instead of tomorrow. A little bit of surprise. I try to usually post an update on that. Was not able to be able to carve that out. So I was also going to do Premiere and just hadn't had the opportunity to hit one up. Anyway, so I'm streaming now. I'll get started here in just a second. If you just give me a minute. I've noticed with my streaming software OBS, once while my audio source keeps reverting to the incorrect device. I don't know why. Maybe it's something. I've noticed a consistency with Windows 11 since I've done the upgrade. I keep constantly having issues. Not exactly super fond of Windows 11. Um, but thankfully, all my gameplay is going to be on the Steam Deck. That is through the Steam OS, of course. And if you're following Valve, they have announced some new equipment, controllers, headset, living room console, which I'm super psyched and stoked about. That it's going to be coming sometime this next year. I'll be looking in, following more on that, and it might potentially become a new workstation slash gaming platform for me once they release those. Now, as I said, I'll get started here in just 1 second. All right, we're going to finally get started here. All right, so the last time I was streaming last week, is last Friday, finished up the Thieves Guild. So now the agenda is to move on to the Dark Brotherhood. And we are still playing my character Killian Stone, which I created specifically for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. You can see here I'm playing as a Dark Elf with the birth sign the Thief, a custom class I call Pirate, which is a multi-class between, I would say, a wizard and a rogue. Most of the focus is going to be like illusion type magic and restoration. Anything that focuses and concentrates on stealth mostly just because of these two factions. But we're level 14, and our attributes, I have recently, last session I maxed out intelligence. I want to maximize my mana pool for casting abilities, and of course maxed out agility just because of the fact that it caters toward, well, daggers and short swords and bows, mainly because of the daggers and short swords, because it's going to be super useful for the Dark Brotherhood. But you can see here, my next focus, I think, on the attributes is going to be strength and willpower and endurance. I believe I'm going to start focusing on those next. Let's see here. And since I had mentioned I had wrapped up the Thieves Guild, so we've concluded that. So we have the Grey Fox's Cowl. That might even also prove useful during doing the Dark Brotherhood quest faction line. In order to kind of make the next steps of getting into the Dark Brotherhood, we've heard rumors that you are supposed to murder someone. So Killian Stone sees this as an opportunity. He, of course, is finished, and he is the grand champion of the arena. And a very annoying, adoring fan has decided to start following him. And he was just like, yeah, whatever, you can follow me. And sees that he might be useful for entering the Dark Brotherhood. So that's what we're going to do. And let's see here. So, well, I believe the last place I left him at is probably... is either at Anvil or was it one of our player homes. This is one of the nice things right here. Drailoth's basement. That's actually the Thieves Guild. Basically faction headquarters. It's kind of nice once you finish it. You actually have a headquarters to go to. And then there's going to be a very nice vendor you can sell your stolen goods to. One of the best ones here locally to Imperial City. He's going to give you the best prices, I believe. I'm not sure. The unfortunate thing is I do remember he has a very high mercantile, so it's hard to work with him on getting better deals. So I think he might even teach mercantile. I can't remember. Anyway, on training anyway. Let's stop getting distracted and focus. Let's get over here on the map. I believe he is at the Frostcrag Spire, so I'm going to go ahead and fast travel there and see if the Adoring Fan is there. And if he is, well, let's just start our next step to getting into the Dark Brotherhood. Just kind of a summary too through my gameplay, Oblivion Remaster. I've got about 86 hours into it. I've played 2 characters so far. I played Paladin Snow with the main content I did with him, which would be the main campaign, which is Oblivion Crisis, the Knights of the Nine. What else? I did Knights of the Nine, the Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, all through Paladin Snow, and of course did the Shivering Isles DLC as well with Paladin Snow. And then Killian Stone, I created to roleplay through the Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild quest lines. Just because of the fact that, I mean, Paladin Snow is obviously a paladin. He's lawful good. And coming from those aspects, he would not join the Dark Brotherhood or the Thieves Guild quest line. It just does not meet what he does. All right, here we are at the Spire. Let's see if I left the Adoring Fan here. I have.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
Something really noisy in here.
Yes! Oh, great and mighty Grand Champion! Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, perhaps?
No back rubs. Just follow me.
Golly, you're the best! I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on. Let's go.
Oh boy. Alright. I could potentially do some enchanting. I don't think I have the altar of enchanting candles, and I could use it, but I do not for spellmaking yet. Not sure if I have the use for making spellmaking yet, but enchanting would be useful, especially now since I only have petty souls, unfortunately. I wonder if my main issue is because I can't use Soul Trap yet. I might not be in the habit of using it, unfortunately. It's probably my main problem. Let's see here. Soul Trap. Ah, I can cast it. It is a... Well, I can cast it at least. It doesn't show a restriction on it. I want to be able to cast Consume Health, but I need Restoration up to 50. I really should hit this on my favorites. I wonder if I have it on my favorites somewhere. I do! I'm just in a bad habit of not using it. But also with the Thieves Guild quest line, I could have probably done it on some of the past dungeons I did within the last one, the Ultimate Heist. But I just completely forgot. I really need to start collecting more soul gems so I can start some enchanting. Let's see here. I was gonna see. It doesn't look like, yeah, there's no soul gem in my Azura Star, so that'll be useful. I can fill that one with a greater, and I could probably even potentially do it with the Doreen Fan. So I'll go ahead and do a quick save here, and let's see. Since we are trying to start the Dark Brotherhood, we're going to use the Doreen Fan for the next steps. But before we do so, I mean, it's just, you know, Killian Stone, obviously, he has a purpose in murdering, of course, the Doreen Fan. Number one, to start the Dark Brotherhood, and number two, he's quite annoying. And, well, why not go ahead and just get rid of the annoyance? And also kind of metagame aside of it, he's also a respawning NPC, which is kind of nice. See if I can need to leave anything here. I can't remember if I do. Do have some resist fire greaves. I might, let's see. A lot of this equipment actually, let's see if there's any of these I need to drop off. And there's some stuff actually, those are water breathing. Those are handy. They were a fun little challenge I had to deal with earlier in the Thieves Guild, where I needed water breathing. I didn't even have the ability to cast it, which was kind of an annoyance. I had to do some backtracking to be able to do that. But I took care of that. And on to the next task at hand. Entering the Dark Brotherhood. It is kind of interesting that the Dark Brotherhood somehow like has some kind of a sixth sense to be able to figure out, oh, you murdered somebody. It's obviously because of the Night Sister, of course. Their god. That's interesting looking. Kind of neat. But here's a good place. I could have the Doreen Fan launch over here somewhere or something. Hello, look at that. Interesting smile. Very interesting smile. Yeah. Let's see here. 15 points. I think I will use my dagger on it. And might as well cast some Soul Trap.
Hey!
I was hoping for him to fall off, but oh well. And you see I had the Observe of the Unknown. So that means we have been noted by the Dark Brotherhood that we have done our deed. Goodbye, Adoring Fan. And he's probably fallen on my front porch. Oh well. A torch. Don't need that. Alright. Now since we've done that, apparently the rumor also was told that if you go take a nap, you're approached. Just kind of creepy. I'm in my stronghold, which should mean that no one should be able to come and see me because it's all locked up. But yeah, that's not the case. Let's go and check and see if I filled the Zora Star. I did not. That's interesting. Now I'm curious. I guess maybe the Adoring Fan was not a greater soul gem, but usually maybe it filled another soul gem. Let's look. This might be the quickest way of figuring out. Let's go over here to souls. No, just petties. I guess I didn't get a soul out of them. Huh. Well, I guess that's a fact that I didn't know. The Adoring Fan has no soul. Someone's already claimed it, I guess. I'm just going to assume it must have been a bug or something. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a quick save real quick. And we will rest. You want to know what? I'll just do an hour. Air grows chill and a shadow approaches.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
Hold on 1 second. All right. Sorry about that. I forgot to mute another audio source and I was getting a little bit of feedback. Now that I got that fixed, let's carry on this conversation. Well, let's see. From the perspective of Killian, I don't think he's going to necessarily be a silent person. So I think he's going to gasp and say, "Who are you?"
I am Lucian LeChance, a speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, and you are a killer, taker of life, a harvester of souls. Your work, your deathcraft, pleases the Night Mother, and so I come to you with an offering. An opportunity to join our rather unique family.
A unique family, huh? Please continue, Miss Lanch.
I find your etiquette refreshing. Now please, listen carefully. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family.
All right. Rufio will die by my hand. Because Killian is very interested in joining the guild.
Excellent. Now please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade and thirsts for blood. May it serve your endeavors well. Now, I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon. Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
And that we shall do. Killian is very interested in joining the guild, so he has no problem at all with murder. Alright, I've kind of noticed this with some maps where they just don't really display properly on their little 2D mapping. I don't... Maybe it's a bug that they need to fix or something, because I don't remember it doing this in the vanilla version. So let's see where that quest objective is. A knife in the dark, excuse me. Let's see. It's over toward Breville. Ah, the Inn of Ill Omen. I've been there before in Paladin Snow's playthrough. I think I've passed by it at least. So probably what we'll do is probably go to Breville and then walk up the road. I think would be the easiest way of getting to that tavern. One way we could get there, we could actually just travel straight from here since we're right at the spire. This is one kind of acceptance of teleportation, is by having the tower allows you to teleport to the any of the mages guilds basically around. Excuse me, around Tamriel. Well, technically Cyrodiil. All right, so that's Shadenhall, Leywin, Coral. There we go, Breville. I believe it's Breville that I need to go to. Yes, I believe is the best place of going next. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to do before I start. There's the Blade of Woe. I will equip that probably once I get closer to the execution of this individual. Let's see who we're going for again. His name, let's see here. His name is Rufilo. Interesting. He's got a silly name. Let's do a quick save, and we will head over to Breville. We'll teleport over there. And while we're at it, keep using our Fortify Strength to help our character Killian Snow continue to progress in restoration. And there's some church bells. They are very loud. Blade of Woe, unfortunately, I wish it had a little more damage. I don't know why it's not very high damage. Like the Elven Dagger actually does more. I think it's because it's an entry blade, maybe is why. Let's see here. Yeah, let's keep going. I think I'm getting a little... yeah, I need to go to my right. All right. We're going to do a little bit of walking, and while we do a little bit of this walking, I might as well update you at least a little bit on some of my game development aspects of my next game, Afterborn. I've been making a few little pivotal ends from my back end on development. I've done some revision on some of my designs in writing, so I'm kind of actually making a little bit of a different approach for my first game. It's not too much different, but it's different enough to where I'm kind of redesigning some aspects before I actually get hardcore into some of the designs. But anyway, I've been working hard at a lot of the back end developmental writing. Is that I think that's a Spriggan. Anyway, I've made a lot of progress on writing. I've already got a lot done. I'm just kind of trying to carve out a good baseline for mostly just... All right, let's take this guy out first. There we go. That was definitely a Spriggan. So anyway, I've really carved out a lot of my design drafting, really is more what it is. And writing, my main focus is trying to get a polished demo for my game. I've carved out a lot of the aspects of quest development that I'm going to be doing in that polished demo. Now I just drafting some other things so that way I can give myself some directions to follow in my design process. I've got a lot of it done to where I believe I can really start on some of my design aspects for that demo. As far as a timeline, I have no timeline when that polished demo is going to be out, but hold on 1 second. I'm going to pause real quick so I can finish my sentence. It's obviously a bandit. But anyway, my plan is, well, I don't have a timeline, but my focus is, and I kind of want to have a kind of a loose timeline, is by sometime next year, I could potentially have this polished demo done. So in a year is kind of like my project timeline. I can't give super like specified timelines, mainly just because of the fact that I'm a family man. I have 3 kids, so that takes up a lot of my time. I don't have the flexibility of actually working outside of normal hours, and plus the game development process isn't actually really supporting my family right now. It's literally not really providing a whole lot at all. I'm actually expending more into it than I am getting out of it, which is also kind of the aspects of forming your own company. I mean, that's kind of the gamble in it. But anyway, my main focus is to provide for my family, so most of that income is coming through contracting to Ichthus Digital with website developments. So that's carving out a lot of my work time during the mornings, and then the evenings I have carved out for development and everything around my game development company. So that means like everything, like social media, game design writing, any kind of game design related aspects, whether 3D assets designs or actually game development within the Unity engine that I'm doing. But I'm making some decent progress. If you're kind of like me and in the same kind of boat, or if you have experience yourself, I try to correct my thought process because for some reason, I feel like the game design documents feel like such a waste of time, but they're really not. You really need to have written documentation of what you're doing, what your plan is, how I'm doing things. Then it gives you directions and how you're going to implement your product or your project. It's very good to, especially whenever you're working with a team, to have those specifics carved out. But it's still, even if you're just doing it all alone, having those specifics, because in that way you're giving yourself direction and giving yourself focus. Granted, you can pivot and make changes and adjustments. A lot of people say let's not do that just because it can get into scope creep. I say to an extent that once you're past a certain part in your development, you should try and refrain from making any kind of adjustments, because then you can change your product too much to where it's not originally what you were. And it's kind of like my point my finger is kind of like Avowed. They originally were designing it like a multiplayer online game, and then they pivoted like more than halfway through, and it kind of showed it. So hopefully whenever they make a sequel to that game, they'll kind of fix and rectify those design issues that they have in Avowed. I haven't actually played it. I'd love to, but I am focusing on Oblivion Remaster. Anyway, that's just some updates on my game development progression back in the background. Not really much other than just really writing processes that I've been doing this week. I'll do some more writing tomorrow, and then maybe I'll actually get some more actual physical game development done. As far as actually content for it, I may try and see what I come up with. And I've thought about doing some streaming sessions on some of the things I've designed, but that's just kind of my process and how I work. I like getting focused, and I get so focused that if people are like chatting with me or something, I'm probably going to forget about you because I get so focused. That's just kind of how I am. I get really, really focused into what I'm doing, and then I tend to have a tunnel vision, especially whenever it's a challenge and I'm having struggles with something. I get so focused on it, I can't see anything around me to fix that or rectify that situation or challenge I'm trying to get through. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting a little bit off track here. And we'll take this bandit out here in just 1 second. Oh, yes, and while I'm thinking about it, I am playing on the Steam Deck. Let's see. I kind of wanted to show... I got 87 hours in and 52 achievements. My main goal for Oblivion Remaster is actually to get all the achievements. That's why I've been focusing on the main campaigns, or just really the main factions, because that's how you get all the achievements, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, the easy peasy achievements, it's great to actually go back to a game that I literally played a ton back in the early 2000s when it came out. I think it was like 2006 or 2007, I think, when it came out. One of those years. But anyway, I played it a lot in between that time period, all the way up until, like, I think Fallout 3 came out in 2008. But I played this even still more than Fallout 3. But yeah, a lot of good memories. This has been a really good remaster so far. There's been some performance issues, of course.
Let's get this over with.
Unfortunately. And you have a Dwarven Dagger. I will take that. And a Dwarven Bow with, looks like some poison on it. Mithril Boots. Sure, why not? Alright. Distractions. That is one thing about Bethesda games. They are very good at making games with distractions. The best kind of representation I can kind of give of a Bethesda game is a kitty cat with a laser pointer. Alright, black bear. No, thank you. Well, 8 pounds for 30 gold? Nah, because I probably won't get 30 gold out of it. That's the unfortunate thing about the weight modifications in this game are absolutely ridiculous. The funny part is, like, armors and weapons, especially weapons that are like 30 plus pounds, and it's like, I'm not gonna swing around a 30 plus pound weapon. That just doesn't make any sense. Yep, that's right. Alright, well, we'll just carry on this way. Looks like we've got about 190 left to go. And looks like there's a warthog. And just some boar meat. Oh, that's actually 2 for 20. Why not? That's not terrible. It's still 2 pounds, though. Those individual pounds, or even a couple pounds, they add up fast. It's ridiculous how fast they add up. That's why if you're looking to increase your capacity of carrying, use that Fortify Strength over Feather, because it gives you a lot more carrying capacity over Feather. Just the calculations are a little bit more beneficial. It's kind of funny that they had created that 2 ways. But I guess if you actually technically had something enchanted with both of them, that would be useful. But anywho, let's see if we can find that individual we're looking for. I'm sure he's here. Just give me 1 second. I don't know why, but all these maps just look so weird. Oh. I wonder if it's something I did mod-wise for the game. I haven't heavily modded this game at all. The only modifications I've done to my Oblivion remaster is literally I'm using. I have a video on the engine, Unreal Engine INI file that's available on the Nexus. I've been updating it through that and basically disabling lumens for performance reasons. And I have the unofficial Elder Scrolls, unofficial Oblivion remastered patch to help polish out any other bugs or issues that may be causing performance or crash issues. Granted, it's still not a, well, flawless experience. I have had one crash so far on stream, and several times where I've literally, even off stream, just exiting the game, I've had it crash on me, which is unfortunate. And I will say that in my experience, the waterfront district right here, I guess it has something to do with all the water around it and the physics of the Unreal Engine rendering with the water. Oh, it just lugs on the Steam Deck. The last time, a couple of times I actually went there, it was actually better. So maybe my update on the engine INI has made some tweaks to that. But still, it's just... My comment on that and what I just told you I did with the game, it's not a Steam Deck verified game, my opinion, because it required tweaking on my end. My opinion, when it comes to a Steam Deck verified game, it means you can literally download the game and play it immediately without doing any kind of options changing, especially to graphics or performance. I don't know why they push them through. I'm assuming it's because this is a big game, so they paid to get that green Steam Deck verified check mark. But that is the unfortunate thing about PC games, is you end up tending to be more of a tweaker of settings than you are if you're on an actual console. Consoles are great because of the fact you could just plug and play. Granted, you have, well, you don't have options of modding and stuff like that, or the flexibility of what those aspects on PC, but at least you can play and have no issues. But unfortunately, not all games are that way, even whenever it comes from the developers, because there's also performance issues, I think, across the platforms. I don't think it's terrible, but just from what I hear from some sources online, a lot of people are saying that on other platforms it's not very good. But from what I've also seen, comparing this to the whole Fallout 4 anniversary garbage, I'd say this probably runs a lot better than what they're doing with that. It's unfortunate that I feel like Bethesda is having some quality control issues, and they're kind of, I feel like, ruining and agitating a very big billion-dollar brand and ruining the fan bases, making a lot of them outraged. Last 18 months, I think, it's been 18 months, I think, since they did their original, like, update for Fallout 4, and then they did an anniversary update, I believe on the 11th, and it's literally like rebroke a lot of different things, and just some things just still aren't polished out. Maybe it's going to be something like Fallout 76, where it's going to start out crappy, and then they'll eventually polish it out, but I don't know. It's been over 18 months, so I feel like if Microsoft is smart and understands that it's a very wealthy brand and very well worth brand, especially since they have a show now for it, that they might have other studios, if not in-house, divide studios to work on multiple brandings. I don't know why they don't already do that. I know that Todd has always mentioned it about, like, oh, we only work one game at a time, and I feel like in between the years of Morrowind release, which was like 2001 or 2002, all the way to like the release of Skyrim, which is 2011. I feel like they had a lot of good content released quickly in between that year basis and consistently. Now we're waiting like a ridiculous like 6-7 years between the game releases, which is unfortunate. I believe that's an overscope thought of, well, you could say just their focus, I feel like, is what's getting them distracted. Not everybody wants to have exactly the most amazing graphics ever. I've seen some silly posts some game developers do where they're like, check out this realistic hair. Look how real it is. Yeah. It's like, I could understand if that's in a movie. That's awesome. Like, Unreal Engine is great for filmology. But if you're gonna go to those aspects, I think you should go into filmology over video games. Video games players are looking for the experience, and with polished and effective game loop flows and everything to be just coincide with how it plays and functions. It doesn't have to be super realistic. I mean, my opinion with games, the more defiant of reality, the more happy I am with. Because, well, I mean, games they're fun. They're a game. I mean, they're imagination, you know, they're fantasies, that kind of stuff. So I don't want to have a reality of, you know, visual graphics. I mean, that's just these are all my opinions. Don't let me make up your minds. These are just some of my thoughts. Anyway, getting off on our ranting tangent again here. Let's go ahead and continue on with our quest. We are looking for Ruffalo. What a silly name. I'm sure he's here somewhere. We'll go ahead and talk to the bartender and see if he knows where he is.
Spotted snow bear, a customer.
Oh, you don't get very many customers, do you then?
We got plenty of rooms if you want one. Ain't nobody staying here these days except old Rufio.
All right, yeah, so that's who we're looking for. What about Rufio?
Rufio? He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab. His room is downstairs, in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there, but don't expect a warm reception.
I find that funny that you told me all that information. You obviously don't have very much privacy for your customers. In a sense that also...
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Will do you a little bit ill. Let's see if we can sell at 60% with this guy. See if we can get rid of this boar's meat.
An excellent bargain.
All right. Anything else? Let's get rid of the taproot.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
I don't think there's any potions I need to get rid of, and I don't think you really actually will have anything I really need. So...
A pleasure to serve.
Pleasure is mine.
Farewell, and tell your friends, the Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as always.
Okay, so I gotta tell my friends about you. So I guess this is where his private quarters are, and it's not trespassing. So that'll be easy peasy. Go ahead and recast my strength and get my absorb out. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak down here just in case. And just to remind you, we are playing the Dark Brotherhood, and this is obviously going to be an assassination. So let's do a little bit of sneaky. It's hard. This one's open. Ooh, and there. Oh, he's sleeping. So you mean it's gonna be like this easy, literally? I'm kind of surprised. Let's go ahead and go to my inventory. I am going to use the Blade of Woe, just because, well, it's a quest item, and I was just given it. So we'll go ahead and I could pickpocket him, but yeah, I'm kind of tempted to. I bet he's got nothing. He's probably poor. He's got 3 gold. All right, I'll take it. All right, night-night, literally. All right, Rufio is dead. The next time I sleep in a location he deems secure, Lucien will visit me once more. All right, so we've got him taken out. I don't know if he had anything else. Nope, just clothes. Nothing of interest in there. More random junk. Never know what you can find in here that might be worth. I'll take that stuff, why not? Little things I've noticed with stealing, if they're super lightweight, they can really, really add up to a lot. If you can pack, the idea is to get something low weight and a lot of it, then it adds up to a lot. Let's see if we can get this open. We're just gonna do the auto pick because I am too lazy to lockpick, at least in this moment. All right, patched vest, nah. Yeah, we're probably not even gonna find anything. Oh, really? Yeah, it's hardly anything. Whatever, I guess I'll just take that. Like, nothing in there. Nothing. Oh, well. Guess we're gonna go back upstairs. Before we do that, I'm gonna do a quick save. I'm sure if I venture a little more around in his inn, I probably won't find much of interest. It's probably not gonna be much of anything worth here. It is tempting
You need
looking.
something? A room, maybe?
Maybe. There's some stuff. Let's see. We got a sack. Ooh, there's some gold. Some flour. I'll take that. That'll add up. All right, let's do this one manually. Let's see if we can do it, actually. There we go. And literally just a bed. There we go, just auto pick that one. And there's one sack with just clogs. Okay, oh, there's chests and junk. Another sack. Nope, more junk. Ooh, nope. A random broom. All right, well,
You need something? A room, maybe?
Nope, I'm good. I am heading out. Thank you, though. Not much here to stay. Just a room with a, well, sleeping bag on the floor. Hopefully he doesn't charge very much for his rooms. I bet he doesn't. It's probably just a cup of gold. Which, in my opinion, is still a little too much. Let's go over to the map. Since we are done here, I think the next best thing to do is, let's see, I do have some stolen items, so I'm going to go ahead and travel to the waterfront district. And then from there, I am going to, well, I guess I could just rest in the Thieves Guild. That might work. And hopefully Lucien will be able to come see me in my sleep, which is very creepy. Oh, that's a lot better than it was. This is usually where when you fast travel in, it just lugs like massively. So that wasn't too awful bad. Let's go ahead and head to the back over to where the Thieves Guild is. We'll make our way over there. It's just over on the other side of this wall. Head on inside. Hello there.
Good day.
Good day. You don't offer any services? Guess not.
Shadow hide you.
Shadow hide you as well. All right, that door is locked. What time is it? It is, oh, it's 8 o'clock. I don't think the vendor's actually going to be here. But it's worth looking. I'm trying to remember if he's in this chamber or in the other one. It's funny, I'm sitting here pressing E and it doesn't open. I don't know why. Oh, there's Christoph. Here's my quarters. Well, since I don't see the vendor yet, I'm gonna go ahead and rest, and then maybe I can be confronted by Lucien. Hopefully he sees this place as being approachable, so we can advance to the next stage of initiating into the Dark Brotherhood. We'll go ahead and rest 1 hour. Sense a presence nearby. That is creepy.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You'll find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family.
Alright, so now what?
Now, you embrace your fate. For the slaying of Rufio is the signing of a covenant. The manner of execution, your signature, Rufio's blood, the ink.
Gotcha.
As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Cheydinhal, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family.
Alright. So we are now part of the Dark Brotherhood. And we
You are now
will...
one with the Dark Brotherhood. Visit Ochiva at the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, and your new life will begin.
And I will do that. We will be heading to Cheydinhal here soon. And while we're at it, I'll go ahead and rest till morning-ish so that I can see if I can find that Thieves Guild vendor I can sell some of my stolen items to. Alright, I wasn't even looking at the time. It is 10:39. Hopefully he'll be open. Some random stuff. Alright, I don't see him in here. Maybe he's in the basement. We'll find out real quick. No, there's our Argonian friend. An average door. Huh. Wonder what times he's supposed to be here, because I know he's usually here, at least maybe possibly in the basement. Alright, just taking a nap on the middle of the floor. Okay.
Greetings, honored friend.
Hello. Is he here? I don't see him so far. Let's check over here again. In the dining room, you could say. Nope. I may just have to go to Oggar if I can't find him. Nope, there's Kristoff. Might wait 1 or 2 more hours to see if he actually shows up. He might actually be on a certain day of the week. That would be unfortunate, because I'm not going to bother looking it up. I'm just going to go ahead and stop wasting my time and just head over to Ungar. And just every once in a while, if I come here and he's here, then hey, he's here. Because it was nice during the quest line for the Thieves Guild. You actually got a quest marker that you could find him very, very easily. Now, since I've completed it, I no longer have it, unfortunately. That's kind of an annoyance, but can be dealt with. Here we go. Here's some waterfront sluggishness. Experience the lag. That should not happen. I would not call that Steam Deck verified. Let's go ahead and do a save while I'm thinking about it. And we will check out the map. I'm curious. I wonder if he's a vendor. I can't remember if he was or not. Nope.
Shadow hide you.
Shadow hide you. Let's go to quests. Yeah, I don't see anything related to the Thieves Guild anymore. I know, let's see here, Shadenhall. There is a vendor, I think, in Shadenhall. I'm trying to remember where they're located. Maybe I can figure that out once I get there. I might be thinking of maybe Bruma or another location that actually where they're located. We'll find out real quick if I remember or not. I think I remember. Let's see. Thieves Guild. That's where we need to go for the abandoned house. Let's see. Mages Guild. Trying to recall. Where the Thieves Guild client is here. Don't know if I actually remember if there is one or not. But I can definitely, actually no, I don't know if there is actually one here. I know there are members here, because I remember meeting the Gray Fox here at one point. We'll go ahead and just head to the quest objective. Yeah, we'll just head to our objective. Our objective, did I pass it? Yeah, it's right here. Yep, abandoned house. All right. We will head in. Oh, it is locked. Is it actually trespassing? Doesn't show it's trespassing. There we go. Got that lock unlocked. I guess you never know what's junk you're gonna find in here. Obviously a bunch of junk. Junky junk. We need to go in the basement, but I wouldn't mind looking upstairs for a second. You never know if you might run across something actually being like, ooh, a bread loaf. That's funny. I'll take it. That's obviously going to be hard and spoiled bread, but apparently not. The Waters of Oblivion? I'll take that. That's worth quite a bit. Surprising that someone left that here. Yep, some random clothes. And I guess we will head downstairs now, where we're going to have to cite the password to enter the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. My wife was very nice and got me a nice Starbucks cup of coffee. Enjoying that. Random junk. That's literally worthless. There's a doublet. Lockpick, I will take that. You can hear the whispers. Skeleton skulls, bones. Anything in there? Don't see anything. Here we are. I remember early in the series, and I don't know if they've actually made the revision. I think they did in an update. That there were some complaints that the door was changed too much, and I think they reverted some changes to more of the original. I'm not really sure, to be honest, because I can't even recall what the Oblivion door actually looked like. It's been so long since I've done the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion. If I'm gonna rate, if I was to tier them, this would actually be my last main faction. My least favorite, in other words. But anyway, let's go ahead and get in here.
What is the color of night?
Ooh, that's creepy. Sanguine, my brother. Oh, the passwords of Open Sesame, basically. A knife in the dark. I've gained interest in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. I must now spink with Ochiva. Alright. That's creepy.
Greetings, brother. Greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucien has told me all about you. I welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises. When you're ready for work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. Now, I have kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you.
Alright, so I've got my outfit for the Brotherhood. And I will go talk to my next
Go now, dear
line of
family
command.
member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
That sounds creepy, but okay. Killian Stone is just here for money and doesn't care if murder has to be involved with it. He could care less about their Sithis obsession. Let's go to my inventory. We're going to go ahead and check out that equipment that she gave us. So she gave us the shrouded armor and hood. Looks like just those two pieces. It's 9 and 10 together. I'm kind of curious how much it is versus wearing full mithril. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. We're currently at 10. Let's see what it does once I equip this. It's the same. I actually kind of like this better. It fits Killian very well. But also because it does Fortify Sneak, Fortify Illusion, which he already has. That's one of his main spellcasting classes. Marksman and Blade. All 8 points. That's great. That will help a lot. Let's see. And then the helmet does 2 Sneak, Illusion, Marksman, and Blade. It does the same thing, basically, but just only 2 versus 8. We'll keep those both equipped. That is very nice. Will help us save weight as well, because it's only 2.5 pounds. Versus this is, let's see here, 6, 7, 8. It's a little over 20 pounds. All right.
I wish to welcome you to this sanctuary, my newest brother.
Hello.
I've heard
But
so
why,
much
sister?
about you.
What's the point?
Welcome to
Why
our
should anyone
family.
bother with all
Heard
that
so
sneaking
much
and
about me.
skulking?
My dear Gogren, you are a life-taker for the Dark Brotherhood. Our very existence relies on shadow and deception.
Get away from me.
Do you not value
Get away from you. Oh my. The Dark Brotherhood is full of strange individuals.
Ah, here you are. Warmest greetings to you. I trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members. Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract.
All right. I am very interested in my next contract. I am intrigued that you are a vampire.
I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago, while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret, until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gifts. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a hunter of the night.
Killian's not very interested in being a vampire, but thank you for the offer. Let's talk about that contract.
A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain. So it has always been. While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now, let's begin, shall we? I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one. A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested?
I am a pirate, but I have no issues whatsoever killing other pirates. So yes, of course, I'll take that contract.
Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable.
All right, that's good to know.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
All right, so the pirates are very aware. Killian knows exactly who they are
Useless, I say. Gold
and has
magical trinkets
ran
are no
into them several
substitute.
times. They are very rude. There's a skeleton. A dark guardian. Interesting. All right. We will head over to the waterfront district and confront these pirates. There's a multiple different ways I believe I could get into the pirates' ship. But we will evaluate that once we get there. Just as an update on how long I usually stream. Typically I stream between 1 and about 4:45 Central Standard Time or Chicago time. So that is my plan today. But normally my normal schedule is I tend to stream gaming sessions on Fridays. It's not always the case. Sometimes I have, for example, this case, I've had to pivot because I have another conflict of interest scheduled on Friday. So I didn't want to have to limit my playtime. I'd rather have to be able to keep my same normal game flow session time. That way I don't restrict, my gaming content streaming. That way I can play about my normal typical time instead of having to cut earlier. Alright, we're at the waterfront district. It didn't load in crummy this time. I love the aurora borealises in the sky. They're very pretty. Granted, of course, I do not have the graphics maxed out because, as I have stated, I am playing the Steam Deck. It is an extraordinary device, but it is not the top-of-the-line tech, which I'm perfectly fine with. Believe you could efficiently hide in this crate and then be transported to the pirate ship. Do you wish to hide in the crate or try to find your own way in a morn? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and hide in the crate. That's kind of fun. All right, so it's going to hide myself in a crate, and just as I expected, the crate I hid in has been transported to the ship's hold. I must now find and kill the captain, Gaston. He probably is in his cabin at the rear of the ship. I wonder if Gaston eats a dozen eggs. That's a reference to Beauty and the Beast, by the way. I wonder if they actually intended that. Well, since we are here, we might as well go ahead and steal some stuff. If we can find anything of value. 20 pounds. See, this is the really ridiculous weight issues. I'm not going to lug and swing around a 20-pound sword. That's just ridiculous. And the ratio of gold to weight is 1 to 1. That's terrible. I will not take the sword. I will look at other things. Because you, like, for example, flour, I can take that and sell it. Sure, I'll take your silver bowl. Granted, here's the funny thing. I noticed it's not actually stealing. These items are marked as unstolen items. So that's kind of interesting to me. All right, there's some rice. Ooh, there's some more stuff over here. There's some gold. Repair hammer, I will take that. I haven't checked my equipment in a little while. And I'll take the bowl. Take the corn. Take the wheat. Definitely take the rice. All right, so we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save real quick. And I think I might, let's see here. I wonder what time it is. Let's check what time it is. It is 5:03 a.m. Let's go ahead and equip my dagger, and if I need to, I will swap it back out for something more efficient for combat. This is just to get the highest sneak damage if I can. All right, let's see here. Oh, we're in another chamber with more stuff of yeah, flour and rice. You can tell they're obviously preparing for a trip somewhere. Let's go ahead and recast my chameleon. On Morrowind. They must be interested in going to Morrowind.
I'm telling you, lad, it's bad luck. Woman on board a pirate vessel. Back in my day, it never would have happened.
Oh, come now. How many times has Malvolus...
There we go. 8 damage and got those pirates out of the way. See, look at that. 25. Ooh, that's 25 pounds. My goodness. But sure, I will take your cutlass. Cutlasses are nice. They're very pretty. I'm surprised they're only worth 40. They should really be worth more. I will take that lockpick and the gold. Repair hammer and some lockpicks. Take that corn. An iron warhammer. Nope. The weight ratio is terrible. The repair hammer. Repair hammer. They're not very organized, I feel like. They just have random stuff just stowed everywhere. Alright, here's the cabins. Captain's cabin. Alright, gain access to the captain's cabin for the ship. Now I must take out Gaston. Let's see if he's in there. Is he awake? Oh, he's asleep. Easy peasy. Alright, we'll go ahead and take his key. And he has a book on the lusty Arganian maid. He's a weirdo, I guess so. I don't see of anything else, any interest other than maybe his cutlass. Alright, Gaston, we've taken him out. And now I'll need to return to the sanctuary and report of my success. Alright. Whoops. Open with the key. And there's the emerald. Ooh, and 100 gold. It sounds like someone is knocking on the door, so we're probably about to get into a bunch of combat.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Oh, yeah? There we go. They must have heard, well, I guess the pirates have a sixth sense of their captain's endangerment. Wonder what that note is. Remove top first, reach inside and take out all the parts. Careful to note their order. Put the carving in the rod, insert the rod. Place the parts in order, remove them, seal the top of the pine tar. Okay. Guess they're talking about maybe boat stuff. I don't know. Anyway, let's take care of our weight issue here. Because I've got too many of these. And let's see here. Decisions. I'll probably have to get rid of some of the cutlasses, so I will do that. Go ahead and transfer a cutlass back over to our captain friend here, and that should do it. All right. Sounds like he's got some Nernroot in here. Ooh, there's some wine that's worth quite a bit. Ah, there's the Nernroot. Very, very loud. Always ringing in the ears. I'll take your grapes. Ooh, and your sweet rolls, of course. Yum, yum. Nom, nom. There's a very hard door, which I probably have a key to now. I believe I already looked in the desk. Look again just in case. Remember if I looked in his drawers. City Isle. City Isle. Okay, interesting. Alright, I got the captain's keys, so I can be able to open these now. I should be able to go through all of the ship now with no problem, no lockpicking. And as easy peasy as this, I will just jump off here. I don't really have a reason to carve out rest of the ship. They don't have to know that their captain is dead.
I hope I made myself clear the first time. If you get near that ship, you will end up dead. Now get out of my face.
Yep, that's the third time you've told me that.
Others say the same.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Alright. I do believe I have quite a bit of stolen items, so while I'm doing that on the mind, I will go ahead and let's go to my map and we'll head over to Ongar up in Bruma. He's the easiest, I feel like, the one I mainly remember, and easiest to find because of his schedule for selling to a thieves vendor. But I'll head over there, sell to Ongar, and more than likely he will say, I'm tired, I need a nap. He's always tired. Now let's see what time it is. I think he's at his house right now. We'll see once we get there. But he likes to take lots and lots of naps. Lots of them. We'll grab that, and while we're at it, go ahead and equip the doublet just for persuasion. Granted, I'm probably going to be wearing no breeches, but maybe the speech will help make up for that. Cast Beguiling Touch, and we'll do...
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this?
You're always tired. All right, let's shop.
Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
I got a lot of stuff. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and see if we can haggle you up a little bit more. Let's see if we can get to just 63. We'll continue. We got a steel cutlass here I'd like to go ahead and sell you. That's good. Let's see if we can bump you up 1 more percent. Let's see if we can do 64. I've been trying to slowly work on him. See if you'll buy one of these cutlasses.
I can't make that deal,
Nope.
even for you.
We'll have to leave it at 63. Continue. All right, we'll go ahead and sell all 3.
I think I can move this item.
Get rid of these arrows. Don't really think I need the Dwarven Dagger. Well, I could keep it for enchanting. Rather enchant an Elven, it's just a little bit higher in damage. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sell it, that's fine. Dwarven Bow, don't really need it. It is useful keeping a bow on hand, though. I just don't like how much weight they hold. I'll just sell it, that's fine. Get rid of the chainmail helmet, blacksmith's apron. Get rid of the mithril boots.
An
Curious. Gauntlets, greaves. Patched vest.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
I do. Give you some bread, some wine, got some corn, flour, grapes. Here's a couple pears.
You've made
some rice, sweet rolls. They just restore fatigue, but nom 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 nom. There's some vintage Temkila.
I think I can move this item for you.
Definitely butchered that, but
a good price for a
but,
good customer.
Oh well. All right, we got a few more things to offload. Emerald, Fire and Darkness.
I think
some pearls.
That's a good deal.
Silver bowls.
I
want to hang on to that shadow. That's actually, even though it's actually stolen, it's 50% chameleon. It's actually kind of useful for certain cases.
I think I can move this
Waters
item.
of Oblivion. We'll get rid of that.
That's a fair deal.
And I believe that'll do it. Unfortunately, those greaves are going to be kind of useless now for me since I don't have a full set of armor, because this is actually full replacement armor. And now since I'm using enchanted equipment, well,
I'm glad that's done.
I might have to have my equipment repaired by blacksmith.
Shadow hide you.
Just because, well, my smithing, I don't think is high enough for it yet. To repair is what I'm implying. Well, I'm thinking about that. Let's go ahead and go to my repair hammers and do a little repairing. Make sure our equipment is adequate. Ooh, yeah. Definitely need to repair that sword sword back up. Like keeping them about 90 or above. Let's see if I can actually... Yeah, see, I have to have apprentice of armor, and I'm still not there yet. So we'll have to pay to get our enchanted equipment repaired. Not a biggie, just kind of have to go my way for it.
Well met.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones for it.
How about that?
Take care.
Alright, so now we'll need to, I believe, head back to Shadenhall. We're going to go to the abandoned house and go back to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. And we will turn in that contract that we did. I don't believe that they had any special recommendations for bonuses. Killian loves bonuses and will definitely go out of his way to make those bonuses because he is in the industry of building wealth, so he can live out his days. Huh, I wonder if I can actually go in this well. Yep, that's interesting. It's turned into a quick entrance. The well is securely locked and cannot be accessed without the proper key. So I don't have it yet. Interesting. So I still have to walk through the old way. It's funny how that you have a random abandoned looking house and people don't think twice about people walking in and out of this place. Oh well. Don't have to say the password anymore because we know it. We can get in and out whenever we need to. There's their Skelly. Hello there.
So, the pirate has been eliminated. Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased. Please accept this black band as your reward. It is a ring whose powers are quite useful to those who value discretion.
All right.
I'm glad you've returned. The contract is waiting, if you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm always ready to make some more money, Killian says.
We need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract?
Of course I do, but what's the details?
As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Bainlin. You will find him at his home in Bruma. Enter secretly and avoid his manservant, Grom. On the second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs over Bainlin's favorite chair. Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., and the head will surely fall on Bainlin as he relaxes in his chair, as is his custom. If Bainlin is eliminated in any other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus. Now go, and may Sithis be with you.
All right, so we need to stage an accident, and we need to only stage it on the wood elf and not his manservant. We can do that. That we will. Bonuses are great. The 5 tenants. Interesting, that's 50 gold. I will take that, and it's not considered stealing. Killian says, every little bit helps me to my next stage of retirement. Always looking for another gold. I will take that as well. And it gave me a little bit of sneak. Never know what's around in these faction places. There might be more additional stuff that might be worth looking, but I'm going to go ahead and focus on this next contract. I believe it's, trying to remember, is it Bruma? I'll have to look back on the quest log. I'll look at it here in just a minute. Let's get out of this abandoned house. Before we do that, always a good idea to save. Save often. Because sometimes you make a mistake, or you have to deal with it just doesn't always work. You have a bug problem. I don't like it when that happens. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to character. No, inventory. Actually, it's magic. I was making sure I don't have any diseases or anything. I was just kind of curious for a second. So, looks like I'm good. Let's go ahead and let's see here. I wonder if I can actually drop this. Nope, it's a quest item. You cannot remove it. That's interesting. I kind of figured that it was set up that way, but we will go ahead and head to our objective. So accidents happen? Yeah, it's Bruma. That's where it is. So we will head back to Bruma. We were just there. We'll go ahead and go over there and set up this accident for that wood elf. This will be interesting. I think he gave me a time frame. Did I actually make a note of it? Let's go to the quests. Accidents happen, inspect. Stage a tragic accident. I didn't make the notes. That's unfortunate. I might actually look up the hours real quick on the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, because that might be super useful. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, I am, like I said, I am looking up on the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages. I got to pull up the quest on that, which this quest is Accidents Happen. And I'm just looking, he had told me a specific time frame to help me stage the accident. And I don't remember what he said. Granted, I could look back in my live feed, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, Oblivion accidents happen. Let's see here. Says, loosen the fastenings any night between 8 and 11. So let's see what time it is right now. It is 8:45 p.m., so we are within the time frame. So we can be able to do what we need to do. Let's go ahead and get Chameleon equipped, because we are going to need that, because we are obviously going to be doing some breaking and entering.
Have mercy. Just one.
Balin's house.
I'm only asking.
Just one coin.
Thank you.
There you go.
Sir. Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
Because I know you are the eyes and ears of the Thieves Guild. I would be more than willing to give you a gold. All right. So I am going to do a quick save here, and then we are going to... it's unlocked. That's unfortunate for Mr. Balin. I've entered Balin's house. If I can access the second floor crawl space and loosen the fastenings on the mounted tab between 8 and 11, it will fall on Balin as he rests in his chair. If Balin dies any other way, or Gorom is killed, I will lose my bonus. Okay, so let's go into the basement. So let's see here. Second floor crawl space. I don't know why I was thinking I need to go to the basement. Okay, so there's a crawl space somewhere. I needed to do some investigating on the second floor. I'll go back this direction. I don't think the basement is where I need to be. I think I need to go on the second actual floor here. Oop, there is an individual there. I don't think that was Grom, though. Okay, I'm on the second floor. Ah, here we go. That looks like something. All right, yes, remove the fastenings. All right, so the mounted head has fallen on Balin. Killing him was expected. I must return to the sanctuary and inform them of the results of, well, yeah. Let's see, that is not really worthy of picking up. That is worthy of picking up. This is obviously Grom's room. Why not? I'll try. See if we can get in here. There we go. Just some random stuff. I'll go ahead and take it since we're already here. And Beggar's Prince. Anything of interest over here? Ooh, there is a dagger right here, I think. And that is noisy, so I'll take that. Nernroot is always very noisy. See if we can get in here. I'll take all that. And let's go ahead and head out of here. Let's go this way. Maybe we can go out the basement. Since the Grom is just standing right there. Because we're supposed to avoid having to take him out. There we go. Yeah, we can go out the back door. Very unfortunate for Balin. But as Killian states, easy money. And while we are here in Bruma, we'll go ahead and head on over to Ongar. I think he might be in the pub at the tap. I think he sleeps during the day and then drinks at night.
What is you?
Here he is.
Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Ranger? They say he haunts...
I'm really tired.
You're always tired. Let's
Yeah,
do some
my
selling.
favorite customer. What do you got?
I got some stuff.
An excellent bargain.
Let's go ahead and give you this silver dagger.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Did I now? Black hand. Oh yeah, that's right. Black band. I haven't even looked at that. I got that for the last quest I just did. Fortify light armor, security, and resist magic. Hey, that's great. I will use that. Get rid of the bronze. Leather boots. Let's see here. We will keep the rest of that. Cereal dough brandy. Yes, we will
I
sell
think
that.
I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
Yes, since we have strong, we only have one though. It's 100 points. It's very nice. Very rarely do I need to use that. We'll go ahead and get these off my hands just to save some
I think
space.
I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
Keep the rest of those. See if there's any miscellaneous stuff that we can get rid of. Yes, there's a silver glass. Got some books here. Yeah. While we're at it, let's go ahead and buy a few lockpicks while we are here. Go ahead and just get like 25 is good, or 26.
I shouldn't sell it to you so cheap, but I know you won't ask too many questions.
Not at all. I will not waste you one question. All right.
I'm glad that's done.
You need a nap.
Shadow
It can't
hide
be.
you.
Absolutely.
Be seeing you.
All right, while we're here, do a nice save. And you have a peculiar
How
look
are
on
you?
your face, Broch Cullis.
Hello.
There's the blacksmith. We will head out of here. We will head back to the sanctuary, I believe in Shadenhall, and report of our success. The map. Here we go. Shadenhall. Go ahead and fast travel over there. Excuse me. Alright, we will head over to the sanctuary now. Kind of curious. Yeah, I've noticed this is a consistent bug with Chameleon. You'll see that the headpiece, the cowl, is still Chameleon. In order to fix that, if you're experiencing this, if you're playing this as well, I thought it was something related to like the persistent loading. So I've loaded and unloaded save games, and yet it'll actually save it, which is kind of humorous and annoying. Easiest way to fix it, there's obviously some kind of miscommunication in their scripting process they have not fixed in the Oblivion Remaster. As far as I'm aware, I remember it working properly in the vanilla. This is also because of it being rendered in Unreal Engine. But anyway, if you unequip it and equip it back, you can see it doesn't affect it in your character screen, but then there you go, it fixes it. This is just FYI. If you use Chameleon and you see visual issues with your meshes, that's a roundabout way of fixing it. Granted, you shouldn't have to do that as a player. Coming from a designing standing point, they need to fix that issue. But I have no clue if Virtuous Games is going to even plan on doing any more patches. I think the last patch has been quite a while since they've done it. I believe their focus is going to be, well, if you've read on any of the leaks from 2022 when Microsoft was making the acquisition with Bethesda, there is a Fallout 3 remaster on the way, and our assumption is that Virtuous Games is going to be working on it, which is, it's great. Fallout 3 isn't my favorite. I actually like New Vegas. New Vegas would be one of my favorites. They did a very good job with Obsidian with that. I wonder if I can actually, I bet I can. Oh, it says it needs a key. The well is securely locked from above, and can it be? Yeah, that's yeah. Baloney. All right, well, let's go fulfill our contract, unless we're going the wrong direction. Looks like we are.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself. Please.
Well,
so, the accident has been staged and Bainlin lies dead. Well done. You have more than earned your reward and bonus. I present to you this dagger. It's an enchanted blade known as Sufferthorn. Its prick is deadly, I assure you. Yes, you are quite an asset to this sanctuary. In fact, I believe you are ready for advancement. I hereby appoint you Slayer. Well done. Now go, child of Sithis. Go and rest. You'll need it.
Killian's not ready for rest. He's ready for his next contract.
For more?
Yes.
It just so happens I have another contract available, one that requires an expert in infiltration.
I am very much expert in infiltration. I have finished the Thieves Guild.
As always, you fail to disappoint me. Your target is a dark elf named Valen Dreth. He thinks he's safe in prison. He is tragically mistaken. A prisoner recently escaped from the prison using a set of secret tunnels connected to the Imperial City's sewer system. It's a perfect way inside. Just outside the Imperial prison is a grating that leads to the sewers. It has recently been tightly locked, but I will provide a key. It should be easy enough to locate Dreth in his small cell. Besides, I think you know the way, Valen Dreth has been imprisoned for many years. His tongue is sharp, but his body is limp and frail. He will prove an easy, pleasurable kill. You will receive a bonus if you fulfill the contract without killing any of the prison guards. Now go, and may the Night Mother go with you.
All right. So I will get more if I don't have to worry about any guards. So he has given us basically a key to where we escaped, and he insinuated he knew it was us. So that is our plan. We will definitely go back through the tutorial dungeon. I'm just looking over Sufferthorn. It looks like it's got a damage of 6, 7 points of draining strength, and damage, health 15. That's actually pretty good. It's way better than that dagger of voltage. But let's see here. Black band, yes. I want to go ahead and equip that since I don't have any rings or amulets equipped. And while we're at it, go ahead and do a save. And we will head on over to the Imperial City and have a little chat with that individual earlier in Gillian's imprisonment, where you start out, of course, as a new character. Obviously, Killian Stone was imprisoned probably because of doing shenanigans. I would say it's mostly to do with stealing, because he's trying to find a quick, easy way to wealth so he can live out his days. But that first heist, you could say, went wrong. Or several times, because I actually did it a second time and went to prison so that we could be able to join the Thieves Guild, which is a much easier system of stealing because you can actually sell to people. All right, let's go to the map. There it is right there. The Imperial Prison Sewers, the beginning dungeon. We're going to backtrack through and get rid of that annoying dark elf. All right, very pretty. There's the Wizard's Tower, spire. And we will go back through the Gate of Sewers. Yep, I've opened it with the sewer key. And our bonus is to not worry about getting rid of any of the Imperial guards. So I've gone back into the Imperial Prison sewers. I need to go and confront Balin, which we do all remember. Wonder if there's that non-hostile rat in here still. Well, there's two right there. Are they hostile or not? Curious, that's for sure. Nope. That one's hostile. If you remember, there's actually a random rat that you walk through here when you do your original tutorial. It actually, let's see here. It doesn't attack you, it's not hostile. For some reason that door is locked. It's like we need to go that way. Looks like we're kind of going a different direction, which is perfectly fine. 46 in restoration, that's wonderful. Getting very close to actually getting the level I would like. Go ahead and get that sneak attack on that crab. And looks like there are some slaughterfish in some nasty, gross water. All right, I guess we're going to go this way. Another rat over there. Go ahead and check out, see if we can find anything. Oh, Potion of Charisma. It's just to restore personality. It's not actually an additional damage magic. 5% shield. Go ahead and just grab that stuff. Probably just worthy of selling. I've already looked at that. The goal is to continuously improving on my sneak It's going to be very useful for this particular quest line. Granted, there is a mud crab right there, and a mud crab right there. If I can get some sneak attacks on them, that'd be great. Get rid of those mud crabs. Looks like we actually need to go this direction. Gonna have to walk in the gnarly water. No avoiding that mud crab, he's staring straight at me. Oh, somebody sees me. Oh. Surprise rat jump. I think we need to go across here. I think we might need to go that way. Just wanted to take a little peek over here. See if there's anything of interest. Not really. Another mud crab. Another mud crab. Looks like there's a wall there that's can be open or closed potentially. Yes, there we go. I bet that gate doesn't open. It's a hard. I could potentially open it, but let me check the map real quick. I'm actually supposed to go that way. I wonder what's down this way then. Ah. If it's loot, I shall take. 23 gold. Why not? I could use that. I will go ahead and auto lockpick this. Nothing of interest. We'll go ahead and do a quick save here, and we'll go in this next area. Wow. It's kind of humorous that these slaughterfish just don't know how to stay in water. That's a consistent thing I keep seeing happen. They must have really good eyes. Alright, let's see. Go this way? Let's check the map. Yes. Wonder if there's anything over here in this section. Don't see anything. We shall carry on then. Don't see anything over there. We'll just go ahead and cross over here. So I think this is the, well, maybe not. Maybe there is something over here that we need to go. I think it's down this hallway here. It's another rat. Oh, and a mud crab. Yep. And this will get us to the Sanctum. Okay, let's go ahead and do a save real quick. It's locked. All right. Look at the map real quick. There's more to this. I'm wondering if the Sanctum is that area that we originally came from in the tutorial. Find out real quick.
Of course I'm proud to do my duty, but it's a waste of time. What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow. That's it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, believe me. Those assassins got what they wanted. The Emperor is dead. They got no reason to come back.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But will the captain listen? No. We must have a presence. The prison must remain secure.
Yeah, what a laugh, huh? Just who are we keeping secure? Dreth? Since that other one got away, he's the only one rotting down here.
Yeah, well, I guess you can't blame Captain Montrose too much. This is his big career move, after all. Got to impress that lot upstairs.
I have a feeling I might need to use an additional chameleon to see if I can get past them. Trying to remember if it was a potion or a spell scroll. I think it might be a spell scroll. Because I think it's called Shadow. Is it? Yes.
Yeah, true enough. Oh, well, I best be getting back to my watch. Hey, don't forget, we're meeting for drinks later at the Bloated Fleur.
There we go. I think that would have done it a little bit quicker. We will go ahead and start heading toward our objective.
How could I miss a chance to see you cower before that big orc bouncer?
Hopefully we won't have to run into any more guards along our way. And that was just our only encounter. We'll find out, though. Oh, there's another guard. All right, so another door. I believe this is going to take me. Hopefully we don't have any more guards around here somewhere. So far I only ran into about 2, but could easily sneak past them. Looks like this is the area we need to get to. Imperial Prison. Wondering if I'm going to have to sneak back through the way I came. Hopefully not. Look, they barricaded it. All right, go over here to my left. And it is still open.
I have to admit, I'm going to miss you, Dreth. The late-night beatings, your pitiful little cries for help.
Filthy cur. I told you I was going to get out of here. My time's almost up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, well, what's it been? 7, 8 years? We've had a good long run, you and me. I always knew it would end someday.
11 years in this rat-infested hole. But I'm getting out, and you'll still be stuck in here. Yeah!
Oh, yeah? And where will you go, huh? What will you do? You can't survive out there, Dreth. You're an animal, You belong in that cage.
I'll remember that when I'm lying on the beaches of Somerset Isle with your wife, you imperial pig.
Right. And you'll be rich, too. Oh, and you'll become a king. You know what I think, Dreth? I think you'll be back. You lot always come back.
You imperial dog. When I get out of here, all of Tamriel will know my name. Valen Dreth. Valen Dreth.
All right, all right. I'm tempted to let you out right now if you'll just shut up.
Alright, so our objective is to take out Valen. And the guard has gone away. Go ahead and go to my inventory, go to my weapon, dagger of voltage. I think I will equip. There we go.
What? You filthy little maggot. When I get out of here, you're dead. You hear me? Dead.
Yep. Alright, and he's dead. I must return to the sanctuary and turn him in as a contract. We will continue. See if you have anything on you. Nothing but garbage, of course. We will, unfortunately, I guess, go back the direction I came. Because if I go the other direction, I'm going to hit a ton of guards, and I don't really want to do that. Let's see, map. Actually, it says I can go through the bastion instead of going back through. I wonder, I am kind of curious how easy that's going to actually be to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick save. Well, just a save real quick. And see how that'll work. May not work at all. We'll find out real quick. Needs a key? Yeah, I can't even go through it. That's a bummer. Oh well. So that was the thought, and I don't know why the quest marker says, hey, go this way, when in reality, you can't. Oh well, that's all right. We will carry on back the way we came. We'll just have to make a note that we will need to probably sneak past some more guards, which is unfortunate. Unless they... well, we'll just have to wait and see. All right, let's pull up the map. Yeah, we need to go to the sanctum. It still wants me to backtrack and go that other way, which I can't go unless I actually have a key. Potentially, I think you could steal it from a guard. But I don't currently, I didn't even see a guard in that. Oop, there's one.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Oh, no. I could technically reload it, but I'm just going to go ahead and run for it. Why not? I mean, I think I can outrun them pretty easily. Let's make sure... let's see, that goes to the sewers. We'll go ahead and head back through the sewers. Our objective is not to kill guards. It didn't say anything about getting caught. So we're just going to beeline it out of here because we can. Oh, well, that may not do it. Let's make sure we go the right direction. Not here. I need to go over here. Let's see here. It's over here. Is it not? Yep, there we go. I'm getting in too much of a hurry because I don't want him coming and pursuing me too much. So we are utilizing our speedy feet. All right, go down here, and then we got a nice long hallway. Go through some more sewer. Go up here to the right. I wonder if I got a bounty from it. I may have, and if I have, potentially I could just get it cleared off from the Thieves Guild. I think I'm gonna have to check that on this. Let's see. Let's do bounty. Oh, I don't have a bounty. That's good. So, I'm just being pursued. Is it? Go back to the map, and this will be easy to get back through. Let's run down this hallway, take a left, and here's outside. And unfortunately, I may be stuck in combat for a little bit until I, well, walk far enough away and it kind of just refreshes. I don't know why you can go through multiple cells and yet you're still being pursued actively. And then, of course, you can't fast travel, so it's kind of annoying. So I am still being pursued even though I'm all the way through. I am curious if I'll be pursued by these guards. Guess there is one way to find out, but I don't want to stick around to find out. So let's go to... Potentially I could go walk all the way around to the waterfront district, which is not a bad idea, and I can head straight into the Thieves Guild, and if I have any bounty I could clear it, but I don't have currently a bounty. But it's just a thought to get this combat off of me. Potentially this could do it too. Timberwolf. Nope. Combat is still on. Just walking around to the waterfront district. Need to work on that restoration more. I'm really close to having 50. Oh, is that a guard? Oh, I am being pursued still by a guard. Wow, how did he even catch up with me? Wow. That is nuts. I guess I need to be beelining a little bit more away from him so that he can not pursue me. So I'm going to take advantage of my speed and keep him from pursuing me and lose him. It's interesting that he can pursue me this far. I'm very surprised he has. This is also the wonkiness of an older game, where the pathfinding is like, I'm a magic missile, I will pursue you to the ends of the earth. If I can't lose him, it looks like a wolf might be chasing me. I might have to reload my save and try and get past him without being pursued. That looks like a wolf. Let's go this direction. Maybe that wolf will be taken out by the Imperial Guard. Oh my. That was a little bit of a performance dip there on frame rates. Guess I should have been sprinting a little bit more than I was earlier, because then I can't tell if he's still pursuing me or not. I don't see him. Combat is still activated though with the music. It's one of the main reasons to keep the music on, just because of the fact that you know you're in combat. There's another guard. Well, pretty sure this is just going to confirm it. Yep, cannot. I am still being pursued, unfortunately. I may have to, let's see, I do not want to go to Skingrad. I may have to walk all the way to Shane Hall. I don't really want to do that. But if it's going to get me away from the combat, then that's what I'll do. Because, my goodness, this guard is dedicated. Let's see. Yeah, keep curving around. I could potentially try and see if I could stealth away from him, but I don't know if that actually is going to work. Let's see. It says my eye is active, so I'm seen, which is kind of lame-o. I have a feeling I might have to reload, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm getting kind of annoyed. Let's go ahead and go back to one of my saves and try and see if we can not get caught by the guard this time. Next time I'll just take my time a little bit. I thought I actually was going to get slipped past him a little bit easier in doing this too. While I'm at it, I'm actually going to, I should have been using the Grey Cowl. This will help a little bit more so I can see him a little bit ahead of time through walls. But I need to take a quick break, and I will be right back here in just a couple of minutes. All right, I'm back. And we're going to do attempt number 2 without the guards pursuing us. And we're going to use the Grey Cowl, hopefully, to, well, in 45. Oh, 25 versus this one only does 2. That'll be very useful. I forgot it had that much additional stealth on it. And I'll also be able to see life, which will also help a lot. It's unfortunate I can't go back through the Imperial Palace, which actually could potentially be easier than going this direction, just because it's long, is my thoughts on that. Don't know why it's not showing my buff for Chameleon. Usually it pops up whenever I cast it in the bottom left. I'm showing Chameleon. I'll just refresh it once I get closer to some of these guards. Let's go ahead and get the map up. One perk about having the Grey Cowl is if you do get caught doing things, you don't have a permanent bounty. It just goes on to the Grey Fox because you are wearing that identity. All right, let's see here. There's a guard there. We need to go this way, I believe. Let's see. He's going down the hallway. I need to go down. That is unfortunate. My athletics aren't quite high enough for that. Thought I could jump up there.
Damn, I've lost them.
Can't see him apparently with the life detect. He must be too far down the hallway. I can't walk through there. It's literally the only way that I can go unless he moves. That's annoying. Let's wait an hour. Oh, there is a door over there. That's weird. Wonder... He probably... I don't know, that's interesting. I don't remember seeing that there before. No. Huh. And it needs a key. Of course. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to just walk down here and see where he is. Oh, there he is. So he's got a little bit of a cycle going there. Oh, it was the jump that gave me away. I'm gonna have to reload. Because the indefinite combat pursue you saw in my last case scenario. So I have to avoid them, period. Or I will not get that bonus. And Killian wants that bonus. And Killian is good at getting that bonus. So let's go ahead and re-equip the Grey Cowl. go ahead and let's see here, get the map back up. Yes, we got to go in the next chamber. Too bad we can't go that way, that they boarded up, and then we could avoid all of them altogether. He's going to be over here somewhere.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my tricks on me.
All right, well, I don't see him so far. Interesting. They didn't even see him at all that time. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick save here, because this is a good point to come back to if we have another guard to get past. So we need to go up here and over to this side. It looks like there is another guard here. Great. And he's just standing right there. I would like him to move.
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy.
Oh.
What's that?
Guess it was nothing.
All right, I think we can get through here. Should be no problem, and here's the gate. And there shouldn't be any more guards going forward from here, so yeah, hopefully don't have to worry about those guards pursuing anymore. It's unfortunate that I had to waste a little bit of time trying to lose him, running around Cyrodiil trying to get rid of the combat. Oh well, now we won't have to worry about it. Now we can just push through the rest of this sewer and move on to completing our contract. Acquiring some more wealth. What are we at? Oh, we're at like 5K. Killian is very happy with that. Let's go ahead and get the map back up. Don't see any reason to not just go ahead and run. Just go ahead and kind of unfortunate aspect of Oblivion dungeons. There's no easy, quick way out. There's lots of backtracking. They could have easily made another escape by allowing you to go back through the Imperial Palace, if you so choose, but they left it with a key, so you couldn't get back through it unless you had that specific key. Would have been useful if I would have nicked it off of a guard or something maybe earlier, but oh well. I didn't know, so no use in sweating about it now. And we are through. We have leveled up, so we do need to level up. We can do that at the sanctuary. I'm not sure. Trying to remember if I picked anything up. I think I have picked up quite a few things. Yeah, a few things here and there. Not really worth going out of my way yet, I feel like, maybe for selling. I like to go to Ongar. He's a good one to sell to. One thing I keep not doing too is using Soul Trap, but assassinating is a little bit different tactics. You don't want to reveal yourself before taking them out. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and head over to the Shaden Hall Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, and we will fulfill our contract.
You're the Grey Fox. You're under arrest for all kinds of stuff. You're wanted dead or alive.
That's my
I'm choosing
fault.
Dead.
I forgot to take off the cowl. So we will resist.
I'll make cap.
Go to, let's see where my last load was. Right there. And there. Poopy. This is for me not thinking. I should have remembered I had the cowl on. I think I'll still be pursued even if I unequip the cowl. In front of them anyway. This is my fault. I completely forgot that I left it on. So I'm gonna have to retell this dungeon I should have saved as soon as I went out. Oh. Oh well. I can get through here.
What's that?
Really? Alright, we'll reload this one again because we just got pursued. I'm very stickler about not killing any of these guards, even as annoying as they are. Oh, come on. No, I don't want to load that one. I want to reload this one. I really regret not saving as soon as I left the sewers.
He was here a second.
And then I did it again. I guess he's seen me cast, so I shouldn't do that. I'm getting impatient. There we go. Take my time, and I'm able to avoid him. Now, I'm going to do a quick save after getting past this guard, so I don't have to worry about the guards again. Fortunately, I had to backtrack again. And while I am thinking of it, I'm going to go to my inventory and unequip the gray cowl. I'll just go ahead and put the shrouded back on. And pull my map back up. And do this for the... What? Who's pursuing me? I'm gonna wait and see what's pursuing me. Hopefully it's not a guard. Okay, it's just a mud crab. I thought I got rid of them all. The crazy pursuing of them is just, and it's just like bonkers, literally. Just about got this sewer memorized. Oh, am I not going the right? Oh yeah, I gotta go down lower. down here. Gotta go through the filth. And we are just about out of here, are we not? Yep, to this area, and then this should get us to the main exit. Yes. And then we can go back to leveling up. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and quick save. Because it's always a good idea. I learned my lesson the hard way again. It's always good to save and save often. I turn all the auto-saving features off. Because at least with the vanilla Oblivion, I always had so many issues where it actually would crash with auto-saving and stuff. So I just do all mine manually, making sure I do not have the Grey Cowl on, and I do not. So we are going to go ahead and head over to the map, and we're going to fast travel again this time to Shadenhall without the Grey Cowl on, because that was my mistake. You wear the Grey Cowl and a guard sees you, they attack you immediately. They will not... Yeah. And it looks like we have the Adoring Fan back. That's the unfortunate side effect of he's a reoccurring NPC. You don't have to worry about...
Say it.
Well, you don't have to worry about killing an NPC and then it being connected to something and being like missing out on something. So, that's unfortunate. Yeah. But he's great at the same time.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Okay. That's fine. We will head on into the sanctuary. We might even leave the Adoring Fan here with the Dark Brotherhood. Hello, you're in my way, Adoring Fan. Ah, he can't come in here. That's humorous. Alright, because he does not have the password. That is probably more than likely why. There should be plenty of beds here to fall in. That's where we will go ahead and level up, but we'll go ahead and claim our reward.
So, you infiltrated the Imperial prison, eliminated Vale and Dreth, and killed not one guard. Most excellent. In addition to your standard reward, I present to you this bonus. Behold, the scales of pitiless justice.
Ooh.
While carried, the scales will magically enhance your strength, intelligence, and agility, but diminish your personality. A powerful tool indeed.
All right, that sounds useful, other than the personality balance. Let's see where it is. Is it something that I just carry? Let's see. There it is. I think that's it. Scales of the Pitiless Justice. It's not showing anything on it. That's interesting. Huh. Oh well. Sometimes I have issues where, for example, you can see where these effects are popping up on the items. But this is that item I think he gave me, and I don't see anything enchantment on it. It's weird. Anyway. We will talk to our vampire friend here and get the next contract.
I have a special contract that needs fulfillment. In truth, I don't wish to offer it to any other family member. I've come to rely on your abilities.
All right, so let's talk about this contract then.
We're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time. This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man. Are you ready?
I am ready to make some more money.
You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Mortier. Inside you will find Mortier waiting for you. Do not kill him. You see, Francois Mortier is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people, so they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here, you will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Mortier's death. in the Enforcer's presence. Mortieri himself will provide more details. This is an unusual contract. Mortieri had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism.
All right, we'll go and find out more about this special arrangement.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
As always, as long as you fill my pockets with gold. Says Killian. Suffer Thorn, that's what I got. That's that blade he gave me. Go ahead while I'm thinking about it. Good idea to go ahead and save. Let's find a bed to fall in. And here's a good one. We'll go ahead and sleep a few hours. Killian hasn't slept for a while. All right, we're level 15 now. We're going to focus on strength, willpower, and endurance. Mostly strength to increase damage and weight. And let's see here. Just throw a couple in willpower and a couple in endurance. Go ahead and round off endurance to 50. That looks good to me. We will confirm. And leveling is easy as that in Oblivion.
But of course, what troubles you?
I heard about your most recent comeback. I just wanted to congratulate you for a job well done.
The adoring fan should be right there. Yeah, and sure enough he is. I think we might just leave the adoring fan here for a little while.
Yes! Oh, great and mighty Grand Champion! Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, perhaps?
How about wait here?
Here?
No, right here. Not over there. Right here. Okay, so this contract, I can't remember exactly where. In Coral, okay. So we're gonna head over to Coral. And before I do that, I wanted to look at my inventory. Could head over to Bruma to sell some things if I need to. Doesn't really look like I've acquired too awful much. My weight capacity is good. So I will not worry about, yeah, we'll go ahead and just go straight over to Coral. Get the map back up. Head over to Coral. Yes. Reminds me, I'm kind of curious where my attribute is for, well, skill for restoration. 46 still? Wow. I still have a few to go. Yes. I guess this is his house. Let's go ahead and pull up the map. Zoom in here to the local map. Ah, it's right here.
What?
Hello. Looks like this individual lives in a castle. Let's see. He has it locked, but not trespassing, which is interesting. He should have just left us with a key.
Oh, well, hello. You must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about. I've been expecting you. We haven't got much time, I'm afraid. I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death.
Oh, okay. So, go on. Let's hear your idea.
Well, when Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. You'll cut me with your poison knife, and that vile enforcer will think I'm dead. You must then flee from Coral, and Hides His Heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait a day, my body will be put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides His Heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this works.
Okay, so I need to equip that dagger, which is a special dagger. And that's good.
Mortieri, I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can beg for your life. Not that it will do you any good.
Mortier, I am here.
Alright, I've slashed him with the blade, and it looks like he's died. I now must flee from Coral and leave Hides His Heart alive. Okay, continue. Alright, see ya. So we will run toward the back of the gate, and if he pursues me, he pursues me. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Yep, I'm being pursued. That's unfortunate, but this is part of the quest. Let's see if we can keep running outside of Coral and escape. All right, I have fled Coral, and Hides His Heart has not been killed. I must now wait a day so Mortir can be discovered and placed in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. There I must find Mortir himself and administer an antidote that will revive him. Continue. There's a bear over there. There's no guards outside. And let's go ahead and check to see if I have a bounty. It's over here. I have a bounty of 0. That is good. An almost equivalent fame and infamy. The fame would have probably come from the arena. This is how many items I have stolen. My pickpocket 4 pockets. Wow, trespassed a lot. I keep forgetting that it keeps these kind of variables, which is kind of neat. Yeah, it tells you how many locks you've broken and picked. Wow. Jokes told? Oh, that's so silly. Diseases contracted, ignorance found. Wow, that's interesting that they created those different variables of, you could say those are kind of like achievements and goals for the old-fashioned vanilla experience. All right, well, I'm going to do a save. And after I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and go back into Coral because the questing progress, well, they obviously designed a script to where if you're pursued by combat, then it would end. That's actually very, very useful. You can see the guard doesn't even care, even if he recognizes me. I am going to, let's see here. I need to go somewhere here in Coral. Interesting. Oh yes, that's right. I'm going to find his body and revive him. I don't know if he's actually here yet. I might need to wait a little bit of time because I think it might have actually said that in the quest log. See, wait a day. He can be discovered and placed in Coral's Chapel. In the Undercroft, there I must find him and administer the antidote. Okay. So while we are here, repent of your crimes, wicked one. Haha. Oh well. Anyway, that's not how we're gonna cure diseases.
Hello?
Not even the Bella loves a sitter.
What have you been up to?
They say syndicates of wizards have.
Julianos? Julianos is actually a reference to Julian the Fae, which is one of the main original directors of the Elder Scrolls series. Okay, so I need to wait 24 hours. I could do this one of different ways. I'll just wait because it's be easier to just go ahead and wait here, and then I can go to the Undercoft and retrieve him, bring him back to life. It is a very interesting request for the Dark Brotherhood. Someone to say, "I need you to fake my death." Okay, you're paying us, so why not? Because, well, I mean, if you think from a loan shark perspective, if they're like, you don't pay your loan, oh, well, we're just going to kill you, even if you don't give us money, period. So that's, in my opinion, not very good for business. All right, let's see. See if he's actually available here yet. Yeah, he might be now. So, it's Chapel Hall. That's Chapel Undercoff. It's actually not trespassing, but I might stealth anyway just in case. Just because I'm being OCD. Let's see if there's any ghosts down here. Don't see any. Don't have any logs where he's actually at. Oh, he's over here. There we go. Not very far. Ah, he must be right here. And that's very humorous. You can tell that they just reused the sleeping animation. So I will administer the antidote, and he will awaken. So we will talk to him.
Oh, I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft. My family members are buried here, you know. Which leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my revival as a desecration of their tomb. This Undercroft is, well, quite cursed. Any desecration will cause my ancestors to rise from their graves and defend their resting place. I can hear them coming as we speak. You must protect me. Escort me to the Grey Mare where I can buy passage out of Coral. Ah, here they come. Oh, my, Aunt Margaret. You're looking the worse for wear.
All right. So let's go ahead and put my silver short sword. Actually, my mace.
Show me what you've got.
Glad I didn't whack him. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and see if there are a few zombies in here. Whoop, wrong one. Might as well go ahead and take the other zombie out while I'm at it. I guess that's it. We will take him back to the Grey Mare. He's gonna actually, I guess, flee Cyrodiil to an extent, as I think is what he's going to do.
Nothing I'd like.
Very interesting request of the Dark Brotherhood to do something like this. Usually it's just somebody wants you to assassinate someone. All right, where is the Grey Mare? It's over here. here we go. Here's the gray mare.
Ah, the Grey Mare. Coral's finest repository of wine, women,
You
and
haven't seen
song.
my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters and...
Ah, the Grey Mare. From here I will be able to arrange for transportation out of Cyrodiil. You have served me well, assassin. Francois is forever in your debt. Farewell.
That's so sad.
No doubt.
I'm through talking to you. By what right do you disturb me?
All right,
You can
so now we have taken care of the favor, basically, of a fake assassination. And we will go ahead and head back to that Dark Brotherhood headquarters and turn in the contract. It's over at Shaden Hall. Let's check and see if we need to go over to Bruma to sell anything. Still have the Lingerwine Blade. Let's see. Anything else interesting? Nope. No, I don't see a reason. Still at 90, didn't really pick up much. I'm going to go ahead and do a save because it's a very good idea. Don't want to have to backtrack like I already have. Let's go ahead and head over to Shaden Hall and turn in our bounty. Just as an update, have about another hour of the stream left before I'm going to have to wrap it up. Hello there, Skelly. You're still sitting here?
Ah, so Mortieri has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You exemplify everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for. I present to you now this key. It unlocks the well behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary.
All right, I very much thank that quick access, but I'm hungry for more.
Well now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you? I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you. Our time working together has come to an end. Instead, you must report to Ochiva here in the sanctuary. She will be providing all your contracts from now on, and is waiting for you as we speak.
Okay.
Before you go, however, I intend to make good on an offer I made some time ago. As a vampire, I may pass my gift on to others as I see fit. You have served me well, and I choose now to extend that gift to you. Shall I use my dark powers and turn you into a vampire?
No, thank you. I have no interest in being a vampire.
Yes, I can understand your trepidation. For it is not every day one is invited to join the ranks of the undead, eh? If you ever change your mind, fear not. My offer will always be open. Simply return and speak to me about the dark gift, and we can proceed.
All right. Thank you very much for the offer.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Let's see here. I was going to check out and see what reward I got. There's Cruelty's Heart, does willpower and strength. That's absolutely wonderful. I will use that. And I will go talk to my next main consultant for contracts. Because Killian is very much interested in making some more money. Seems like I didn't really make very much money on this last one because I'm still at about 55. Oh, hello there. Are you who I'm supposed to talk to?
Welcome. Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to.
Alright, let's see. Not you.
Happy hunting, my brother.
Ah. Must be you.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now.
Well, I'm ready for that contract. What is it?
In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested?
I'm interested for a challenge as long as it pays.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice. Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is?
No, I've never heard of him.
Philida has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood, and he becomes rather irate when our duties take us to the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way. Definitely indoors with no other people around. A secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
Alright. Our objective for the bonus is to make it look like a simple murder. We can do that. Anything worth grabbing up? Yeah, that books look nice. Yeah, another book. I will take that. And some poisons. All right. We will make our way over to our contract objective, and we will, well, she's told me to get some advice from the Dark Brotherhood members, but Killian Stone feels competent enough to get his own intel. And that is what we shall do. We will head to the Imperial City and see if we can carve out a way to take out this next contract assassination. And we'll see if we run into this Legion detective that despises the Dark Brotherhood. All right, a little bit of sluggish going on here. It's the first time this has happened in Shaden Hall. A little sluggish there. Looks like we need to go to the Imperial City Market District. We will go ahead and fast travel there. No sense in walking all the way there to the city. I'm getting straight into that action. Alright, so we're here, and we'll just start see if we can get some intel.
What do you want? Good day.
Good to you as well.
State your business. Move along.
It's late. There's not very many people out and about. There should be a tavern. Let's see here. The Merchant's Inn. We'll head in here and see if we can find anybody to chat with, to get any intel on where our main contact is.
How do you do? Hello. Well met.
Phelan?
Phelan, you say? Why, yes, I know who he is. Rather distasteful fellow, actually. I believe he lives at the Tiber Septim Hotel. That's in the Talos Plaza district here in the Imperial City. I'd ask around there if I were you.
Okay. Thank you very much for the
Take
intel.
care.
Be seeing you.
What can I do for you?
Well met. You're a sneaky-looking sort.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Let's see what you have for
Only
sale.
quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Lots of food that I'm not interested in.
You too.
Be seeing you. Not very much wine that's worth much. So I will head on over the, I think it was the Talos district? Is that what she said? The Talos Plaza district. We'll go ahead and head over there.
What is it, citizen?
Is this the tavern? Let's see here. Tiber Septim Hotel. Ah, yes, that's where she'd mentioned. Let's go ahead and head in here. See if we can get some more intel on our contact. There's a sheep inside the hotel. Okay, that's interesting.
Good
Hello
evening.
there.
Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septim Hotel. I am Augusta Aledia, your hostess.
I'm looking for Phelan.
Yes, I know who Phalion is. Know quite a bit about him, actually, but I probably shouldn't gossip. I mean, we hardly know each other.
All right, well,
Goodbye.
I'll have to do some persuading. And might as well go to my inventory and equip the, let's see, I don't think it does any speech. We'll equip my doublet and my greaves just to have some breeches on. Because, yeah, it's better to have breeches than no breeches.
What?
Let's see if you know anything about Phelan now.
Yes, I know who Phalion is.
Okay, so that didn't bump you high enough. So let's see here.
Bye.
I don't know if I have anything else to bump my personality up higher. I don't think I have anything here that just actually restores personality if you haven't lost. Don't have any consumables on that. I don't think I have any spells either. Let's see here. We'll look real quick. Yeah, I don't. Just charm.
What do you want?
So we're gonna do a little persuading.
Go ahead.
And you're at 46, so we'll go ahead and give you some bribe.
Well, isn't that sweet of you?
And another
For
one.
me? Thanks.
And
Thank you. How kind.
let's try 62 and see if you know.
Phalion? Oh, I know him all right. A waste of life, that one. He lives here, you know, with his sweetheart, a trainer. What that poor girl sees in him, I'll never know. A trainer pays for their room, their food, everything. She's quite wealthy, I believe. Phalion used to have money. Used to be quite a gentleman, too. But that was before he took a fancy to the, you know, the skooma. Now Phalion's hardly ever here. He's off using skooma or wandering the city looking for some, I imagine. He comes back every night to be with a trainer. But only for a few hours, I swear. That high elf is going to wind up dead if he keeps living like this.
Okay, so Thank you. You've given me a little bit of intel on him.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Looks like you have some good quality food. There's a nice sweet roll, but I will pass.
Farewell.
Okay, you have a sheep. And we shall, let's see here. See if it's given us any additional leads to where we can find Phelan. It's actually given us some locations that we can actually go here. And it's not trespassing, so I'll go ahead and head up here. See if we can see a few more things about, oh my goodness. Wow, what is up with the frame rate? That is absolutely terrible. This is the worst I've seen in a long, like literally, I don't think I've ever seen it do that. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, that's weird. I come back here and it's fine. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and change my outfit. Back to my shroud. I'm gonna do a quick save real quick. That was really weird. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. If it does, then there's something obviously ridiculously going on in this scene that's causing some massive frame rate drops. Oh my goodness. This is literally unplayable. I don't know why it's doing this. That door's hard. That door's hard. He must be in there. Let's see. Let's go to my quests. Once a day, wealthy nomad has a squandered fortune away on Skooma. Spends most of the time wandering the city looking for the drug, leaving his sweetheart. Train at the Tiber Septim Hotel. Maybe a trainer has some more information. What I can know for certain, Phelan is very close to death, but I must not kill him in the hotel if I wish to get my bonus. So I can't kill him here. I'll have to wait for him to be outside of the hotel to get my bonus. And Killian definitely wants his bonus. Wow, that's pretty sad that you literally work and sleep at your workstation, your area. That's sad. Oh, you have a mace. That's interesting. So you really mean business. That's interesting. Well, let's see. Let's wait till the day. Let's wait about 9 hours and see if we can follow the lead on Phelan and be able to, well, fulfill the contract. Let's see if we got a lead on him somewhere. Says he's still up there. Nope, this way. Now. Let's wait an hour. Oh, it's still pretty early. I wasn't paying attention to the time. Let's go ahead and wait one more hour. It's swapping places. Just for practicality reasons, they may not show me a schedule. It may always show him being there.
My children are starving. Please help.
So I'm going to look up his schedule system to see when's a good time to go ahead and pick him up or just meet him somewhere. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's like blowing up or something. All right, we are looking for the Lonely Wanderer. Because we are going to take, put him out of his misery. Whatever kind of a strange issue he has, go ahead and relieve him of that. All right.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Supposedly, he's supposed to wait out. He's supposed to be outside the hotel. Not seeing a specific stating of his like schedule. All right, so I've got a little bit of an idea. He's not very far from here, and he's got a source close by to this hotel. I'm just looking for the individual's house. I think it's, oh, it's in the Elven Garden District. So let's go ahead and head on over to the Elven Garden District, and we will look for, it's LaCormic's house. This is apparently where Phelan goes and hangs out during this time frame. And it looks like I am in between his time frame. It's 11 and 5. He kind of hangs out here. So let's look for that house here. Just 1 second. Looking for, there we go, LaCormic's right there. And it should be over here, one of these right here. Yeah, and it's actually not even trespassable. So what we'll do is we'll wait till this Imperial passes us by, and we will go in and have a look-see. Oh, there he is himself, and he just went in. Perfect. Perfect timing. We will go in and, oh, there's another guard there. We will have a look-see. Ah, first auto attempt. Okay, so we've done basically with the bonus. We found him a place where he hides, that he will not be, no witnesses. So now since we've gotten that done, we'll see if he has anything of interest. Go ahead and pick up that key. And we might go ahead and scrounge this place for any anything to steal. But before I do that, I might need to take a quick, just like minute break. I'll be right back. All right, let's go ahead and get started back here. I'm back. All right, so what we're gonna do is we've already taken out Phelan, and we're just gonna rummage through this house, see if we can find anything that is worth for the picking. We might be able to find a few little things. Oh, looks like there's some skooma here. Some potatoes, cheese. Let's see, there's some more skooma. Skooma is definitely worthy of taking. I will take your food. Food is always worth money. More food. Nope, I do not need a basket, that's for sure. Let's go to inventory. Go to miscellaneous, there it is. Drop. Cupboard. I will take that food. Here's a basement. We'll do the basement and then we'll go check upstairs, see if there's anything else of worthy of taking. Silver Carfe. Interesting. It's not worth very much. I'll take the gold. Pumpkins. Not really. Or watermelons are kind of heavy and not really worth very much. Take that. Nope. You never know what you're gonna find in these random containers. No, that... Oh, hey, well, what do you know? There's McCormick. Our friend here has obviously killed the dealer. Because he's obsessed with his addiction. Let's see if we can get into this chest. And there's nothing, literally. That's unfortunate. We shall continue on. I was hoping it was going to be full of skooma, but unfortunately it's not. We will head upstairs. There's a chest here. Hopefully this is full of skooma. Nope. Just some terrible pigskin boots. Or shoes. That is unfortunate. Looks like the chest has been broken. Probably a bunch of skooma he stole. There may not be much skooma left. There's some bread and cheese. A desk. Not much. I'll take that bone meal. Why not? Yeah, he must only had what was left of the skooma sitting out on the table. There's not really much here of anything worth except for food. That's unfortunate. Oh well. We will carry on. He will just sit here, and more than likely, since that guy, that dealer, skooma dealer's been dead a while, probably not going to be found for a while. They probably don't have very many contacts. Let's go ahead and undo the equipment glitch. And we fulfilled our contract, so we're going to go ahead and go and get our reward back at the Brotherhood at Shadenhill.
Can you spare a coin?
Ah, yes. I need to not forget. I can use this now. I can easily go in and out much quicker through the well, which is a nice little perk. Straight in and straight out. Don't have to go through so many cells. Hello there.
I am the High Elf Phalian now swims in the maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread father, Sithis, and there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs. Here is your reward and bonus. Both have been well earned. Go now and rest, and may the Night Mother guard your dreams.
Guard my dreams, huh?
I have another contract when you're ready, one that will rely on your ability to remain fully undetected.
I can handle that. Let's talk about that contract.
Far to the west, there lives a fierce warlord and his company of loyal mercenaries. Your target is the warlord. Do you accept this contract?
Yes, I definitely do accept.
Excellent. Now listen closely. Nestled in the mountains to the west lies Fort Such. It is the home of the warlord Roderick and his mercenaries. Roderick has recently taken ill. He now lies in eternal slumber, kept alive only by the daily administration of a powerful medicine. You must infiltrate Fort Such, find Roderick's medicine, and replace it with a poisoned bottle I will provide, but you must remain undetected. Whomever arranged this contract wants it to look like Roderick died from his illness, so discretion is essential. Attack no one. Be seen by no one. If you are detected, the poisoning will fail, and Roderick must be killed in some other manner. That will, of course, forfeit your bonus.
All right. So Killian likes the sound of the bonus, so he will focus on being completely undetected so that he can get that additional bonus. Unfortunately, I have these contracts I've been doing. I haven't really been getting much money. I've been getting items, I've noticed, mostly over currency per contract, because I just got Shadow Hunt, which basically does 12 points of health on strike and magic and weakness to poison on strike, which is helpful because then you can stack this with poison, and also turns undead, which is kind of interesting. It actually weighs pretty decent amount for a bow, for at least Oblivion. So I might definitely hang on to that unique. Seems like the Brotherhood is, I had forgotten that it's full of a ton of uniques. I can see why a lot of people have the favorites of the Dark Brotherhood, just because of the fact you can get so many uniques just through the contracts themselves. And let's go through the well. It's a quick way in and out. Alright, so now what we're going to do, I have a few items. I wish I could drop this. I don't think I can because it's a quest. And thankfully it doesn't weigh anything. Let's see. This one is 15. They're both 15, but that one does drain strength. You know, which I find irrelevant, because if I'm going to do a sneak attack, I only need just damage. So I think I'm okay on weight. I'm not going to worry about yeah. Let's carry on. Let's go ahead and do a save real quick, because it's a very good idea. And somewhere west is where this objective is. It's called Bad Medicine. Open the map. Ah, yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere. We'll just go ahead and fast travel over to the House Whisperer's stables at Anvil, and we will walk from there. Depending on how long it takes to walk to this next objective, it might be a good place for me to start wrapping up the stream, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take to do this stealth mission, because there's literally no killing involved. I'm just swapping out an item, and then it's just, well, the assassination is basically through the poison that I swap with the medicine. So, yeah, it's a very different, almost, well, indirectly assassinating, a classic one, where it's someone just consuming something. Uh-oh. Hello there. Where are you? Alright, mountain lion came out of nowhere. We shall carry on. Very pretty view.
This is...
Oh. I didn't even realize he was talking to me, so he's obviously telling me to give me all your money. So Killian is not going to have any of this, so he's going to say, well, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to take it from me if you can.
We can play...
There we go. And, yep. That's what we're going to do. Ooh, there's some elven boots. You have some nice equipment. I'll go ahead and take that. And your battle axe. Because, well, you don't need it anymore. Looks like there's a road over here. We'll go ahead and just follow this road. Surely this will take us to our objective. To this individual's house. More of like a mansion probably than anything. Lord Drad's estate. It's not where we're going, but looks like that's our objective over there, which is a giant castle. I'm assuming it is. Yeah, it is. Wow. It looks like an absolute junk fest for someone to be like it is living in a place like that. That's interesting. So we will... This will be basically a massive stealth mission. And with as much time I have left on my stream, I think this is a really good place to go ahead and just wrap it up. And... Is that a hunter? Yeah, that's a hunter over there. I thought someone was coming after me for a second. Another bandit or something. But yeah, it looks like here's a really good place to wrap it up. There's another hunter. He's probably looking for his next hunt. Yep, going after another deer. Humorous. Anyway, this is a good place to go ahead and do a save. And go ahead and just give you a little quick summary. We're still playing Killian Stone. We're advancing any Dark Brotherhood. Killian Stone's objective is to acquire wealth so he can live out his days with plenty and be able to not worry about a thing. And he will go about any means of being able to acquire that, whether that's stealing or killing. That way he can achieve his agenda in, well, the luxury life of retirement, early retirement, due to gaining wealth quickly. So we're got to level 15 this time around. We're working on, well, this is going to be incorrect according to my base stats because I have so many just different things affecting my stats. It's unfortunate that scale affects my personality, which I think is going to affect my trading. I might be tempted to even to get rid of it just because of the fact that I like personality for mercantile. It really helps you a lot in that, and it also helps you in persuasion attempts. So I didn't realize it was hitting me that hard. I think that's 10 below my normal amount. That's unfortunate. Anyway, that's something I'll have to rectify maybe a little bit more later. But anyway, thank you for joining my stream in my Let's Play. I plan to, I don't think I'm going to stream it all tomorrow. I plan on just go ahead and doing some more of my game design document. I need to do some more writing and give myself some more direction in my game development. I really appreciate you joining me in this this Let's Play, because it really helps my channel grow and to build a community. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys just doing this alongside with me and enjoying this journey through playing the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. It's been so far a very positive experience. I've had a few hiccups, and I feel like comparing vanilla to remaster, I feel like it's pretty equivalent as far as quality and performance. I feel like I've actually had significantly less issues performance-wise with remaster, but that is, of course, with my tweaks involved. Once I finish the Dark Brotherhood, which will be like the last main quest faction line that I'm going to be doing for the remaster, I think I'll do a little bit of a review video and post it on my channel. Just kind of some aspects that kind of going over of my experience with the gameplay. And, well, I mean, there's a lot I could go into. That's why I should probably just do a video. But all around, it really depends on what you want. If you want diversity, I would recommend doing the vanilla on the PC for mods. But as far as me, I don't have time to do those huge, massive mods. So remaster is perfect. A lot of their tweaks and additional features that they've added is made a massive difference for me with the quality life improvements that they've done. This is a great vanilla experience. It's much, much more it's just so much better than in some ways than the original. Just coming from my opinion, my experience, I'm not dissing and saying that I don't like the vanilla experience anymore, because I know it came from that and that's what I grew up with. But going forward, I don't really see myself revisiting the vanilla Oblivion experience unless just something massive mod-wise hits the community that I might end up being interested in. Anyway, I'm kind of ranting here, just kind of talking a little bit about the Oblivion Remaster, but I really appreciate you guys joining me and following on my content. I very much appreciate you doing that. If you want to see more content like this or want to hear more on my game development, I really highly recommend you to hit that subscribe button and notification on any additional content for my channel. You'll be able to know about updates or any new videos or content that I do, and you'll be able to follow that, and it'd be much appreciated if you do that. It'll help my channel grow and then help me be able to continue my developments. As always, I ask that you be creative and be positive. Have a good one, and goodbye.